Hello, I've started this series of aphorism, but for whom this series is for? This series can be quite helpful for those BHMS students who started their homeopathic journey very recently, who don't understand what homeopathy is and the concepts related to a subject, a purely homeopathic subject called organon of medicine and homeopathic philosophy. And also for those who don't know many things related to organon or homeopathy as such. So this series is dedicated to all of them to evaluate their things, to understand things in a better way. Now the second thing, what are these aphorisms and from where I am reading them? Now the thing is, those who don't know anything about organon and homeopathy, homeopathy is a pathy which is invented by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. I think this is a very basic general knowledge. Samuel Hahnemann wrote a book related to homeopathic concepts and the laws related to homeopathy, which is called Organon of Medicine. Here we are referring 6th edition of Organon of Medicine, and this book is as a textbook for homeopathic students from first year to final year. Very focus of these videos is related to homeopathic students, specifically while writing their practical or their theory papers. So in theory papers, questions are based on these aphorisms, and it is quite confusing what to write or how to write an answer to grab good marks. Because these are philosophies and you have to be very particular about writing your contents. Also, in the series, I'll talk about the questions which are frequently asked during homeopathic vivas, because students face majority problems related to vivas and the homeopathic philosophy. So we'll deal with those also during videos. Every aphorism is related to one or more homeopathic concepts, and it is a guideline, what we call a Bible for homeopathic people. Now this is what aphorism is. We are talking about 6th edition of Organon of Medicine, and out of which we are going to evaluate first 4 aphorisms which we have already discussed. So this is a kind of review related to past videos of aphorism 1, 2, 3 and 4. These 4 are very important aphorisms as such because they have highest contents of philosophies related to them. There are quite few aphorisms which you are expected to by heart, literally by heart, for your viva purpose. And those aphorisms are 1, 2, 4th and 26th. Out of which we have already seen 1st, 2nd and 4th aphorism. They ask you to write those aphorisms also in your theory papers, and please consider this. If you are writing an aphorism, it doesn't mean you are writing in your own English. You are writing as it is given in the 6th edition without disturbing its sequence or without any additional word, and that you have to consider very seriously. Then comes the 4th aphorism, that is the aphorism where you are considered as preserver of health. This is one of the aphorism which they ask you during your vivas. So what do you mean by preserver of health? As there is a dictum called, prevention is always better than cure. This is true for you also. You should educate your patient about the things which are producing diseases in their body. You should educate them related to good hygienic habits, good diet, better type of lifestyle changes, so that diseases will be avoided and your patients can lead to a healthy life. That's it for all. Thank you. Now let's talk about aphorism number 1. Aphorism number 1 is related to mission of physician. Physician means you and mission means the ultimate goal. Now, what is goal of your life for which you have taken birth? That much weightage is given to the word mission, and your mission is to cure your patient. Now, how you'll cure your patient? You'll cure your patient by prescribing them medicine. And how you'll choose the medicine? You'll choose the medicine as per the similia similibus curantur, right? So according to that, when you'll select a remedy, when you prescribe the remedy, your patient will get cured, and this curing your patient is an ultimate goal of your life, and that's what it is called mission of physician by Dr. Hahnemann. Let's talk about aphorism number 2. Aphorism number 2 deals with the properties or the characters of cure you expect in your patient. So when you prescribe medicine to your patient will lead towards health from disease, and this is what you call cure. When cure takes place, you expect the cure should be in the shortest way, in the reliable way where you have faith in that. It should be quick, it should be without disturbing your patient, and very importantly, which is a very distinct feature of homeopathy, it should be based on laws. Which laws you have in homeopathy? You call it cardinal principles, and we have 7 cardinal principles in homeopathy on which you prescribe your medicine. You have rules for that, and by that you expect cure in your patient, and this is what you call highest ideal cure, which is the most important thing in practice of homeopathic medicine. Now let's come to the aphorism number 3. What aphorism number 3 explains? It explains about your knowledges for curing your patient to expect an ideal cure. So you are considering aphorism number 1, aphorism number 2, and according to that you are explaining what type of knowledges a physician must have. There are some basic knowledges like knowledge of disease, knowledge of medicine, knowledge of application of medicinal power to the disease power, knowledge of dose, knowledge of repetition of dose, knowledge of pharmacy, knowledge of obstacles to cure, etc. You need to mention all these things and explain each and every knowledge in detail.